All right, Bob, thanks very much. We're about 14 minutes after 7 right now.
Yeah, time to look at what everyone has been talking about online. I know one of the things yesterday, and Ryan, I haven't taken a peek. Everyone's talking about the Tom Brady press conference. Kim asked me if I had watched
all over
it.
The place, yeah.
I didn't see it. I've heard about it, but I would assume that people were all over the interweb talking about it last night.
Absolutely, absolutely they are. And actually later in the show, we're going to be talking about that a little bit more. But first up, I want to talk about something that a lot of people have also been talking about online, sort of internationally. That's the death of a king. Now, Saudi State TV announced last evening that King Abdullah passed away at the age of 90. Now, the hashtag King Abdullah is still trending on Twitter this morning with reaction to his death being mixed, while some saying that we need to pay honor to his memory and some calling him a reformer. Others saying, of course, he didn't reform enough. Now, he ascended to the throne in August of 2015 in his conservative kingdom. Like I said, he was seen as a reformer. For example, he ruled in 2011 that women would be allowed to vote. Good for them. His funeral is going to be held later today at a mosque in Riyadh. The next king will be Prince Salman bin Abdulaziz, the late king's half-brother. Next up, in sort of a much lighter story, lots of people talking about a super bet. We're talking about the Super Bowl just a second ago between Chris Pratt and Chris Evans, both superheroes. Lots of super things. Star-Lord and Captain America, their bet started out as a tweet when Evans tweeted to taunt Pratt about the New England Patriots defeating the Seattle Seahawks. And then Pratt replied by challenging Evans to visit the Seattle Children's Hospital dressed as Captain America if the Seahawks win. Evans agreed, as long as Pratt did the same, agreeing to visit pediatric cancer nonprofit Christopher's Haven in costume as Star-Lord if the Patriots win. Now, my money is on both of them visiting both hospitals anyway, because these are just two of the nicest dudes in Hollywood right now, so we'll see what happens there. Last up, speaking of nice dudes in Hollywood, Will Ferrell. He's a great basketball player. We've all seen semi-pro, at least my sister and I did. But he didn't live up to that name this week when he tried to take a half-court shot and just, he nailed a cheerleader right in the face during the Pelicans-Lakers game. Now, everyone was super upset about this, so they found out it was for Ferrell's upcoming movie, Daddy's Home, and then it became hilarious. Don't worry, it's just for film. She wasn't hurt. Now, Ferrell can do no wrong in my book. I think he's always funny. Heck, he could hit me in the face if he wanted. And that's a challenge. So if you're watching, Mr. Ferrell, I'll be right here. Now, for a look at the weather, let's go over to Gannon Medwick, someone who I could never hit in the face because I'm like 2 feet tall and he's 8.
So that ball, it was probably not as inflated as it could have been.
I would imagine.
So it didn't hurt as much. Right?
I would imagine it was less inflated, deflated
okay. Well,
even.
Good. Well, I'm glad he thought that through before he chucked it at a cheerleader. That's good. Thanks so much, PC Trimble. We appreciate it.